The deep connection between the British Jewish community and Israel is undeniable. Many of us have family and dear friends in Israel. We own second homes there. We spend Pesach there. And the bravest of us even go during the summer. Some of us have lived there ourselves, and some of us have seen our children make Aliyah. The Marlowe family is just one of many families with one foot in each country. Their beloved son Jake was living in Israel, making music and getting ready to marry Shira, his Ethiopian-Israeli girlfriend. It's not for me. On October 7th, when Jake was working in security at the Nova Festival, Michael and Lisa Marlowe lost the beautiful young man that they refer to as their greatest masterpiece. Jake was a bright light, passionate, talented, and full of love. He was a gifted musician who believed in the power of music to connect hearts and uplift souls. Tonight, as a community, we ensure that Jake's spirit lives on. In his memory, we're honored to introduce the Jake Marlowe Memorial Scholarship, which will support a young Ethiopian Israeli musician in pursuing his dreams. This scholarship is more than just financial aid. It's a bridge between the past and the future, between loss and hope. It represents resilience, unity, and the unbreakable bond between our communities. It's a testament to love that endures beyond tragedy. Our scholarship recipient, Awaka Melissa, shares many of Jake Marlowe's qualities: a deep passion for music, a charismatic smile, and a way of charming everyone who meets him. He was born in Ethiopia and made Aliyah at age 15. He's one of 14 children to divorced parents, and his disabled mother struggled to care for him. So at age 16, he came to Tom Youth Village, one of the youth villages that we support through Youth Aliyah Child Rescue. He arrived with considerable gaps in education, language, and social gaps, but with the robust support and a determined spirit, he has closed all of those gaps. He is thriving in every respect and will soon graduate from school. This scholarship will allow Awaka to take his first steps as he pursues a career in the music industry after completing his IDF service. We know that through Awaka's talent and dedication, Jake's legacy will continue to inspire. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage Jake's father, Michael Marlowe.
Good evening. Thank you to Dalia for your kind words. My name is Michael. My wife's name is Lisa, table 16. I'm not a professional speaker. I'm a grieving father. I've spoken many times publicly about our beloved son, Jake Aaron Marlowe, Yaakov, Abraham ben Moshe. Sharing his life story, it is indeed a life story well worth hearing. I prefer to call it a love story. Time restraints do not allow me on this occasion to tell you that story. Sadly, this love story did not have a Hollywood ending. I have learned very quickly, though, to never follow an Israeli speaker. Why? Because Ori and so many others like him are almost biblical in the way they speak. 7, 10, 20, 23. 4 numbers that changed the world. 4 numbers that changed our world. And 4 numbers that shatteringly ended Jake's oh too short life at just 26 years young. He has so much to look forward to, so many dreams to fulfill in his and our beautiful homeland of Israel. Instead, he sacrificed his life to shepherd partygoers to safety while doing unarmed security at the Nova Peace Festival in southern Israel. He was heroic in his final moments till he was cut down in a hail of bullets by vile, deranged, subhuman terrorists. They shot him 9 times. Jake is buried in England, yet his soul remains in Israel. Lisa and I are utterly bereft and broken beyond repair. We will never recover. Life is filled with synergies, meant to be's. There is a word in Yiddish called beshet, which roughly translates to destiny or preordained. I have walked away from many rabbis in mid-sentence when they tried to explain through the Torah why Jake was stolen from us. Jake will never grow old. He will never have children of his own. I'm convinced, though, that his memory, his bravery, and his love for life can help bring hope to others. Now, where did we meet Dalia, and indeed first get to know about Youth Aliyah Child Rescue? Boreham Wood. For those not familiar with Boreham Wood, it's a small town with a big heart in southern Hertfordshire. It is a very special place. Each and every Friday, since October the 7th, 2023, a vigil is held under the banner of Bring Our Hostages Home. Each and every week, some 200 to 300 people gather to listen to inspiring speakers. All religions are welcome and have spoken. So too have hostage families, Nova survivors, kibbutzim families, multiple charitable organizations. It is very humbling. We then sing one Israeli song, followed by the Hatikva, then God Save the King. Afterwards, as a thank you, I buy the speakers a coffee. It's become a lovely tradition where many others join, sharing stories, talking for ages, hugging each other, and wishing one another Shabbat Shalom, and hoping there will not be another vigil the following week. Jake gave us so much nuckus in his 26 years. He himself packed in so much to his oh-so-short life. Since October 2023, we have returned to Israel many times, in fact 9 times. Each visit is hugely emotional. We travel down south to the Nova site at least twice, sometimes more. Each time our love for Israel grows greater and our emptiness grows wider. We always look to give something back. Last week, we visited an MDA ambulance dedicated in Jake's memory. We also visited the Israeli Guide Dog Center just outside of Tel Aviv, where we have raised enough money to have one puppy named after Jake, the other named Woody, as a thank you to the Boreham Wood Vigils. And then we made the trip to Tom, about an hour's drive from Tel Aviv. This evening is called Hope and Healing for Israel's Children. MDA is all about saving lives. The Israeli Guide Dog brings independence and healing to those with blindness, PTSD, and autism. What though is Tom, or to give it its full name, Torah Uv Mitzvah. That's good. It is one of 5 villages under the leadership of the Youth Aliyah Child Rescue. And it's a place of true inspiration and transformation. I took this paragraph from their website. Youth Aliyah Child Rescue helps Israel at-risk children climb from survival to leadership. The youth villages provide a nurturing home where they can live, learn, and heal together. From memory, there are some 350 young boys at Tom. Tom is all male, made up of a mixture of native Israelis, Ethiopian immigrants, and Haredi boys who've lost their way. Each of them are finding a second chance in life. We were deeply moved when Dalia told us about the establishment of the Jake Marlowe Memorial Scholarship, and even more honoured to meet its first recipient, Awaka Melissa, the most charming of young men, with a smile akin to Jake's that lights up any room. Awaka is just 17 years old, with big dreams and a wonderfully friendly personality. He is a keen musician, another synergy with Jake. Jake toured the world with a band he was in, playing to crowds of 10,000 people. Awaka, like most residents from the 5 villages, will serve in the IDF. Even in the short time we spent together, it was clear Awaka would become an enormous success in his life going forward. Lisa and I could not be prouder of him. We'll eagerly follow his journey. To Youth Aliyah Child Rescue, thank you for this incredible mitzvah. To everyone here tonight, thank you not only for attending, but for your continued support of this vital organisation. Through acts of giving, kindness, and remembrance, we can transform grief into hope. That is the everlasting legacy of Jake Marlowe, our beloved son and our life's masterpiece. Thank you.